And welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 3 here between the Mets and Pirates. Pirates are hurting on the Mets the first two games here, winning combined 18-3 in the two games. Mets did hold a players-only meeting last night. They said 5 or 6 different players spoke, so we'll see. We'll see if that has any impact after they got beat last year by the Dodgers in that game 6-0 when they had the players only meeting last year, and it kind of helped turn the season around. Now the Mets still, even though they're struggling, still only a half game out of the first place spot in the National League East behind Philadelphia. But we'll get into today's lineups. We will look at the other games going on as well. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. Let's get going on the vertical side as well. Forgot to hit the go live button there. So how is everybody's Sunday going? Short work week this week for most of us. Most of us will have Friday off. Once again, the Mets play at 3 o'clock on Friday. All right, we're live on all the sides, so welcome in, everybody. Awesome stuff. Great to have everybody in. I know we'll get a lot more people hopping in the chat here in a second, but Raymond's here saying afternoon, John, and Mets fans. Let's go, Mets. Gina's here. Welcome back, Gina. Happy Sunday, John and Mrs. PAS. Yeah, Mrs. PAS went out to lunch with some friends. So I'll let her know. She might. I don't think she's home. I don't know if she's sitting out on the patio or not. Frank Orr's here. What's up, Frank? Let's go, Mets, says Gina. So we'll welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see today's lineup. It'll be Lindor leading off. Nimmo will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. McNeil fifth. Vientos will DH, exactly where Vientos should be. DH and bat sixth. Beatty seventh. Terens eighth. And Mauricio will bat ninth. The Pirate defense behind Burrows, it'll be Hayes at third. Triolo at short. Frazier at second. Horwitz at first. Davis doing the catching today. Pham in left, Cruz in center, and Reynolds in right. The Met broadcast is on WPIX today. Gary and Ronnie today. Bud is here. DJ Jimmy was here. Today is a good day. Heading to New York Tuesday. Can't wait. Awesome stuff, Frank. Safe travels. Gina says we have to take at least one. Ernesto says, good afternoon, everyone. We'll follow the game on PAS. We're doing a little fishing with the grandson. Very cool. I'm listening to Ronnie here as he talks about the players only meeting. Frankie Montas, already a second appearance since coming back. Tokes is here. What's up, buddy? Happy Sunday. Come on, Buccos. Oops, let's get rid of that. Broke the calculator up for some reason. Don't want the calculator. Charles is here. What's up, Charles? Good afternoon, Charles. Come back over to the chat. Bunch of messages coming in. Charles already letting people know to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Lounge is back. Hey, all. I expect a big W today. Montas looked great. Team should be fired up after the meeting. 34-50. Yeah, I wasn't going to go back and forth and do the rocks and tomatoes like you do, so I just put a bunch in. Coach is here saying good afternoon, PAS family. Best to you, John and Mrs. PAS. Let's go. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Charles dropping the quotes already. Let's go. Charles says, without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Natalie's back saying, hey, Rising Rhino joining the party. What is up, Rhino Nation? I know Rhino Nation. Rhino's already done 2 streams today, and I think he's got 2 more tonight. Dr. Delay is here. What's up, Dr. Delay? About to go live. Good luck with the stream. Let's go, Bucks. Thank you, Dr. Delay. Oh, just one tonight from Rhino. Just one tonight. But still, long day for Rhino. But man, guys, if you guys are a fan of anything football, make sure you're checking out Rising Rhino. It does a great job of covering it all. Make sure you check out Dr. Delay as well. He is a Pittsburgh fan. Pirates, Steelers, but mixes in other games as well. Stoney says, so I'd say hi, I'm here first. Been a while. No worries, Stoney. You know the grind, my man. Absolutely. Hey, Steven's here. Good afternoon, all. Let's go, Mets. I would love to go to a game there in the summertime. I've only been to Pittsburgh in February. And it was cold. Natalie says, let's go. I don't know what is happening with our team, but they need to get it together. Coach says LFG, like the stream. Auburn says, looked out at that mound today, and would you believe it? Blackburn is still on. Blackburn is still on. Very good. Blackburn's still there. Mike Burrows getting warmed up here. 7 games, 6 starts, a 1-2 record with a 4.45 ERA. Up high, 1-0. Let me refresh ESPN here, make sure we're good to go. Steven's here. What's up, Steven? Swung on a miss, 1-1. Now, I don't know if he wanted to come back and pitch or if Mendoza wanted him to come back and pitch and popped up. Tommy Pham, the left fielder, will come over. 1 away. Here we go, Frankie. Start us off. Yep, he pops out. Frank R. over on the playback side says, let's go, Mets. Hello, everyone on the playback side. Don't forget we have to support the YouTube side. Hit that like button. I got it already done. Feel free to join in the chat. Whoop, whoop. And so it begins. Still 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Chung's here says, let's go, Bucks. Let's put up another 9 spot and get the sweep. Uh-oh. Hey. 3-12 over their last 15 games. Swung on a miss, 2-1 in Nimmo. Thank you, Lounge. Well, I guess he was wrong. Inside corner, 2-2. Two and two to count here to Nimmo. Called strike three. So I guess the player's only meaning worked, huh? It's a beautiful pitch. What's Nimmo looking for? Here's Soto, 2 out, nobody on. And right down the middle, 0-1. Tony says, let's see if we can get a win today because Monday we have an off day in Burroughs I don't trust. Let's go, Soto. Up high. Did he go? 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Get right down the middle, 2-2. This is all on our offense. There should be no reason why we can't get runs. Agreed. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Are you losing faith? Yes, I have lost faith in Brazoban. I have lost faith in Brazoban. 10 walks in his last 4 innings. That's a control issue. Swung on a miss. You struck him out. Garage says, new just moved in neighbor, Pirates fan, sees my Mets cap and let's just say not a good start to being neighborly. Come on, Mets. Let at least get one in. More like Brazo Bum. That's Brazo Bum. So that was a quick top of the inning. Some other games are going on right now. The Cardinals have a 3-0 lead over the Guardians in the 6th. A's and Yankees, no score, bottom 1. Phillies and Braves just underway. Rays and Orioles. Blue Jays already have a 2-0 lead over the Red Sox. And the Dodgers and Royals are in a rain delay. The game is on picks. All right, sounds good. Okay. Let's try it again here. Montas. Fouls the first pitch off. Frazier fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Yeah. a little friendly hello. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. You blocked them before me. I just timed them out. Fouled straight back, 1-2. Yeah, chopper foul, still 1-2. He was timed out until he learned respect. And a chopper foul will do it again. What's up, Darren? Darren back on the playback side. Let's go, Frankie. Throw strikes. Fouled off. Yeah, I would not have brought him back. I don't know why they brought him back. The 1-2. Up and in, 2-2. And then chopper foul, still 2-2. I don't know, Tokes. If I put subscriber only chat on, we don't get many people talking. If I leave it open, we get that. So, and that one ripped right to Alonso, one away. Alex is here. What's up, Alex? Yeah, but the hitters aren't hitting. Vientos is in the lineup, but he's DHing today. Fouled off 0-1 to McCutcheon. Bounced in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, call up a lot of people I never even heard of. Like, yeah, why aren't we not giving the guys we want to see a chance? Up high, 3-1. Yeah, Alex says, I hope we do better than yesterday. Me too, bud. Inside, ball 4. So 1-out walk. They'll bring up Reynolds, the runner on first, 1 out. Off the plate, 1-0. And that one ripped foul, 1-1. Big Bruno says ownership needs to make a few changes. Get a pitcher and a batter and bullpen help. Speaking facts there. I'd rather be definitely chatting with you. Swung on a mask, 1-2, than actually watching the game right now. JC, wave goodbye to everybody, dude. Get over yourself, man. Go start a YouTube channel so we can come over to your channel. Thanks, bye. Outside, 2-2. This is a typical stretch. The Mets will get it back. Mendoza may need another toss. What's up, Stanley? Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. Let's get a double play. Can the Mets use metal bats just for today so they don't get swept? The 3-2, 20th pitch of the inning coming up from Montas. Still only 1 out. Pickoff throw, not in time. He forgives me for blocking him. You get blocked for a reason. The runner goes. Fouled off. Listen, I want to get as many subscribers to this channel as I can. But come on. Solo bye, says Charles. Pedro, solo homers won't do. Clutch hitting is what they need. Absolutely. Definitely not getting that. That's a fair ball down the right field line. McCutcheon will head to third. The runner in the second. Reynolds has a double. I saw you wave bye, Stoney. Montas photo on the screen, he's wearing a red cap. Does anybody else see that? I'll have to wait till it comes back up. Just keep liking, just keep subbing. Charles said discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Not good for our team. Nope. I mean, look, I'm going to the ESPN side here. In for a strike, 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Luminous is here. Says thanks for streaming, John. Thanks for coming back. The 2-1. Bounce in the dirt. 3-1. So you give up a double. The pitching coach comes out, and you have a 3-1 count on the next batter. Line caught by Beatty. Wow. That saved 2 runs. 2 away. Here's Key Brian Hayes. 2 out. Down low. 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. Beatty has an elite glove. Yep. Yeah, Beatty wants to stay. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do anything after the baseball season. The 1-2. Down low. 2-2. The 2-2. That one lined out the center. McNeil, it'll drop in for a base hit. That'll score 2 runs. And Cruz rockets one out to right. And it's out of here. 4-0 Pittsburgh. For a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Fan flies one out to right. Soto back, and that ball's out of here. Fouled off 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. And he struck him out. That'll end the inning. But the Pirates put up a 5 spot. We go to the second. Take a look at some of the other games going on right now. Cardinals also lead the Guardians 5-0. Yankees have a 1-0 lead over the A's. Phillies and Braves no score in the second. Rays and Orioles no score. Blue Jays now have a 2-1 lead over the Red Sox. Padres and Reds no score. Dodgers and Royals still in a rain delay. Couple minutes to Cubs and Astros, as well as the Rockies Brewers. Giants White Sox. Then at 2:30, the Mariners and Rangers. 4 o'clock, Nationals and Angels. Marlins and Diamondbacks at 4, and then Twins and Tigers at 7. It'll be Alonso, McNeil, and Vientos coming up. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And Pete drives one out the center. 1 away. And that one ripped out to right, base hit. So 1 out single for McNeil. I'll bring up Vientos. Mark fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. And the ground ball is short. They go to second for one. The turn, 6-4-3 double play. We go bottom two. So 5-0 Pittsburgh. Let's see here. Mets getting crushed by Milwaukee. What's going to happen when they come home on Tuesday and face getting crushed by Pittsburgh? They come home and face Milwaukee. What's going to happen there? Peralta's on the mound on Tuesday. He's got a 2.90 ERA. Then the Yankees. After that, game 2 of that series. Let's see game 2 of that Milwaukee series. Mets have not announced a starter there. But Mizurowski, forgive me for my pronunciation, he's 3-0 with a 1.13 ERA. And Jose Quintana, who's 6-2 with a 3.30 ERA. Swung on a miss, 0-1. And there's a base hit in the right field. A leadoff single back to the top of the lineup for Frazier. Inside corner. Ooh, got the corner 0-1. And the chopper foul, 0-2. That's a base hit in the right field. Davis will go to third. First and third, nobody out here. Chopper foul. Pick off though, not in time. Swung and missed, 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one drilled out to left. Nimmo. He makes the catch. The runner will score from third, but the runner holds at first. It's 6-0. Swung and missed, 0-1. Reynolds doubled and scored his first time. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. And a ground ball base to second. Hey, a 4-6-3 double play will end the inning. But they get a run at 6-0 as we head to the third. Atlanta has an early 1-0 lead over Philly going to the third inning. Man, excuse me. Orioles up 1-0 over the Rays. Red Sox tied that game up against Toronto. It's now 2-2. Giants and White Sox are underway, where the Dodgers and Royals are still in a rain delay. 7, 8, and 9 here for the Mets. Beatty, Terens, and Mauricio. And Beatty fouls the first one off, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. And Hayes had it played perfect, 1 away. That'll bring up Terens. Chopped foul, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. And a chopper foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped foul. We'll do it again. Called strike 3. That's in line, not even showing the game. Worried about what the guys are talking about in the booth. And that one called the strikes, 0-1. Way inside, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. What is going on here? Fouled off, 2-2. Huh. Hold on. I'm getting an error message from YouTube. Am I live? Inside, ball 4. It was 2-out walk. Holy crap. Well, I had an error message on the YouTube side, and it was not loading up any of. Oh my goodness! I am so sorry, chat. I am not ignoring anyone. Oh look, Snowman was here. Oh man, swung on a miss, 0-1 to Lindor. Let me catch back up here. Holy cow, look at all these messages that came across. You are live. Holy crap, guys. Popped up. Out to shallow right. Reynolds. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go bottom three. Still 6-0. I did too since the update. Couple errors. Yeah, I don't. Maybe the comments. No, I had an error message on the YouTube on the back end of the YouTube side, so it wasn't loading up any errors, any messages. Yeah. Let's see. I want to come up and say hi to some folks. Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? Jason says this will be worse in 2022 if we choke this away. It's live. All right. You're live. Okay. Rhino's still. Rhino came in and then it all kind of. It's all Rhino's fault. Yes, I am covering the home run derby and the All-Star break and the All-Star game. Okay. The Mets only need a touchdown, don't worry. It's all right. They'll miss the extra point anyway. Hey, Snowman's here. What's up, buddy? Guys, make sure you check out these guys. Make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Does a great job of covering the WNBA. Mixes in other sports as well. Has a daily show over on his channel. Check out Rising Rhino for all your football needs. He covers it all. The UFL, the CFL, the ELF, the NFL, college football. Make sure you check out him. Check out Thomas Fitzpatrick. He's got you covered with the Red Sox, Boston Bruins. We'll mix in some NBA as well. Tokes never apologize. All fans are welcome here, and all fans are able to root for their team here. What was the point of the team meeting? You could keep losing. Fouled off 1-1 here. The 1-1 inside 2-1. Waller says it would be nice if they would play like they're fighting for first place. Lindor's got it over the first one away. First place and show some fire, right? But as much as frustrating as it is with this losing streak, right now at the end of June, if you would have told me at the beginning of the season that the Mets would be a half game behind the Phillies for first place, would you have signed up for it? I would have said yes. Yeah, Garage, if you're going to come and go, bud, just go. That one line, but caught at second base by Mauricio, 2 away. Hear me out. Is it worse to be a Pirates fan with a team that doesn't spend, or to be a fan of a team that spends and doesn't win? Well, what's the difference? At least you're getting to see your young players. Down low, 0-1. I understand people can't be here every day, but don't come and go throughout the game, please. So I'm not going to rehash what happened. Down low, 2-1. Okay, bye. It's not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. Outside, 3-1. I'm not trading for Skeens. Fouled off, 3-2. What's up, Alex? Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Whoa. Montas had a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the fourth. Still 6-0 Pittsburgh. Unsub. He's like, oh, I'm going to unsub. Okay. Well, that's on ESPN, dude. Call ESPN and complain that to them. You'll take the time and effort to complain about it in a YouTube chat, but you won't take the time and effort to complain to ESPN. Jokes, right? That yellow bridge in the outfield, is that a walking bridge? Or is that for cars? Down low, 1-1. Popped up in foul territory. Hayes has got it, 1 away. Yes, I am a Mets fan. Soto getting booed. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Timeout here. 1-1 to count. Day off tomorrow for streaming. It's going to do the Mets good. Going to do me some good. Stoney says back on the playback side. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop on the playback side, guys. I got too many mods over here. That one hit out to right field. A base hit for Soto. You subscribed earlier, but you got blocked. Well, you're not blocked now, so welcome in. Okay, which is it? Is it for walking or driving? Are cars allowed on it? Whoa, Alonso up and in, 1-1. Rough game here, but the season's not over. No, far from over. Just frustrating times. Thank goodness that missed. The 1-1 to Pete on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Okay. The first pitch to McNeil outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. And you wonder why you get blocked, dude. That's lined out the right field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Soto goes to third. McNeil's 2 for 2. He's been blocked, Fitzy. Charles got him, and then I get doubled up. Vientos swings and misses at the first one, 0-1. Ryan's here saying hi. What's up, Ryan? Welcome back. Let's chip away. Thank you, Alex. Outside, 1-1. I got this one. Be constructive with your views, opinions, and comments, right? The 1-1. And Vientos hits one down the line. Foul. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. That's drilled foul again. The series total in runs, 24 for Pittsburgh, 3 for the Mets. Well, it'll read out now, Rhino, since I put subscriber-only mode on. I don't know why I just don't start with it on, because every stream I have to turn it on. So the 1-2 up high, 2-2. For a minute, something froze. Looks like confetti on the field. A huge Mets fan too. Well, welcome in. I cover every Mets game, even during this 3-12 streak. The 2-2. And the check swing foul. We'll do it again. Charles says the PAS network sheriffs are on duty. Drop the hammer. The 2-2. Outside. Full count. Right. Oh man, Tokes. The 3-2. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. He's going to throw him a slider here outside. And we'll swing and miss. I hope I'm wrong, but I've seen it too many times. The 3-2. And fouled it straight back. I thought he missed that one. Smash them free subs and hit the like button, says Charles. The 3-2. And swung on a miss. We go bottom 4, still 6-0. Let me refresh ESPN here. Still on Soto. Oh, it was a curveball. He threw him a curveball. I said slider. It was a curveball. So once again, a day off tomorrow before the Mets come back home on Tuesday night to go up against Milwaukee. We'll be live for all 3 of those. The Yankee game on Friday, once again, is at 3 o'clock, everybody. So make sure before you go out to watch some fireworks, make sure you come by and watch the Met game here. Man from Earth says, raise the Jolly Roger. Dave Parker, rest in peace. Yeah. Very classy move. The young man that was wearing number 39 on the Pirates after the ball game yesterday said, I got to give up my number. We need to get someone else in Viento's spot. We learned this with Alvy. I agree. Like, bring up one of the other minor leaguers, please. They can do what he's doing. And he's batting 225. You're going to tell me one of the young kids isn't going to come up and do that? Tommy Pham will lead it off here, 7, 8, and 9 for Pittsburgh. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Pham hit a solo shot his first time up. Second homer of the year. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. And a check swing. Mauricio's got it, and he bobbles it, and the runner is safe. E4. On first here, nobody out. And chop foul. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2 from Montas. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Pickoff throw, not in time. Swung on a miss. He struck him out, one away. That'll bring up Davis. He singled and scored his first time. Mets are tied with the Astros and Red Sox for the most people on the IL. All three teams with 13. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. And that one roped out to right. Soto going back, and he can't make the catch. First off, Gary's, I don't know, what's Gary doing? He said he caught it. He didn't catch it. Runners on second and third here with one out. In for a strike, 0-1. Crap, says Alex. Williams says Vientos needs to learn how to hit. Yep. Fitzy just sighing. Fitzy knows his struggles right now. At least our Mets have a little bit better record than his Sox. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Montas missed the meeting. That's what you're worried about here is the 6 runs given up by Montas and not the goose egg the Mets have on the board. Dumps in the dirt. It gets away. No advance. I'll complain about pitching when the offense starts putting up decent numbers. When you've scored 3 runs in 2 games against one of the worst teams in the sport, I'm not blaming the pitching staff. I don't care if they give up 100 runs. Fouled off, still 1-2. Fitzy says, yeah, both our teams stinking recently. Yep. Foul tipped at the plate. Still 1-2. Moose. Mark Malusis works for WPIX. I didn't know that. Still 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. But that'll bring up McCutcheon. McCutcheon, no at bat yet today. Walken scored in the first, and sacrificed fly to score a run in the second. Our teams are not aligned right now. No, sir. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. No swing. No, you're not going to get in trouble. Just too many streaming platforms. You can't. Looks like he has reached his pitch limit as per his last outing. If you go and come back, you should bring snacks. I'll have a week of silence and some side projects to work on. That'll be nice, huh? A week of silence. Rangers for life just subbed. Welcome in, Rangers. John, home run derby is next week or second week of July? The 15th? The 15th, I believe. Fouled off, still 2-2. Rangers for life says hey again. Third week, says Fitzy. Rhino snacks. Something tells me Rhino snacks would be like edible, something that edible gummies or something. Rangers just bye. All right, bye. Pop fell. We'll do it again. I think Rangers fan usually hangs out during my Flyer streams. I think. Yes, and I will be live for the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Works around the air. They had second and third and one out, and we're unable to score. We go to the fifth. Still 6-0 Pittsburgh. Gummy shaped as an upright. Edible gummies. Ears perk. Only thing that helps with my pain. They really work. Hashtag Bridge City. Got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Might have to work on a rant video soon. No. Then I'd be in the same class as Frank the Tank. No thanks. Sour Patch Rhinos. Rant and rave time. Nope. Game is not on S1. Game is not on SNY today. The All-Star break. 14th. 14th is the Home Run Derby. Down low, 1-0. 7, 8, and 9 here for the Mets. Beatty, Terrenz, and Mauricio. Lounge says, during this bad streak, there's been so many one big inning wins by the opponent. Agreed, 2-0. And this is why Rangers fan for life keeps getting hi, keep saying hi. What's up? Let's go Rangers, right? And a weak ground ball the second. Flip the first one away. Can't act like a normal person coming in here. Fritzy says, I'm not doing anything for the All-Star break. Anything? You're not doing anything. And that one hit out to right. And it's out of here. Terrenz with a solo shot. That'll get the Mets on the board. His second homer of the year. DJ Jimmy shows up and the Mets score. Jimmy, what? I have no idea what that message is. Yeah, Rangers fan. This is not time for hockey talk, dude. I'm covering a Mets game. Like, read the room. At least we'll take it. We're not getting shut out. You got to get the first one before you get the rest, right? Fitzy says, I haven't done anything for the All-Star break since the channel started. I'm not sure if I have either. I might have done the first year. I might have done the All-Star game. I can tell you here in a minute because I keep track of all my nonsense. Some people shouldn't work and text at the same time. Oh, did I not do the All-Star game my first year? Oh, no, that was last year. We're in the middle of a pitching change here. The Mets just got on the board. Genesis Cabrera will be the new pitcher here. I'll probably want to know. Let's go back even further. Swung on a miss, foul tipped, 1-1. I did do the All-Star game in 2023. I did not last year. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I'm mean to me. Oh, he's mean to me. Because you want to come in here talking hockey when I'm trying to focus on baseball. And a chopper to third. Over to first, 2 away. Here's Lindor, who's 0 for 2. Right down the middle, 0-1. And popped up out to shallow right. Frazier will make the catch. That'll retire the side. The Mets do get on the board with the solo home run. We're halfway through. Stoney says, I'd time him out, John, but apparently I have him blocked. Look, Rangers for life. Other people in the chat block you out because you come in here wanting to talk hockey while we're doing baseball streams. But I'm the bad guy. Barbosa says, hey, we scored. Yep. A Torrens solo home run. Only allowed one competitor in the home run derby per team. Correct. I think. They would probably talk about it and discuss it and see who wanted to do it. Wow. Barbosa says 6-1. I smell a comeback. Gina says I had to block him. Ridiculous. Yeah, but it's me, right? That's like me tonight when Rising Rhino, who was in the chat, he'll be doing the Canadian Football League tonight. I'm going to go over there and want to talk about the WNBA in his chat by his live streaming a different sport. In for a strike. Here's Lovelady back into the game. Razor Ramon is the bad guy. Very good, Stoney. Yeah, that one's out of here. So the Pirates get the run right back. DJ Jimmy says, I smell a 10-game losing streak to where they're playing. Fouled off 0-1. That one line fouled on the third base side. The late Scott Hall. Yep. Yes, you do, Alex. You're good. People are just ignorant. It's sad. And try to make me have to be the bad guy. He's mean to me when I come here. And a chopper to third. Beatty's got it. Over to first, one away. Up high, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. And that one drifted out to left center field. Off the base of the wall. Hayes heads to second. A 1-out double. Swung on a missed 0-1. Got people asking about flat soda and dirty feet, but we're mean for timing them out. Yep. In for a strike, 0-2. James S is back. No, they're not. James, I have no confidence in this team doing that, unfortunately. Swung on a miss. He struck him out 2 away. Getting the Advils out. Got a headache. Oh, Winker started his rehab today. In for a strike, 0-1. Once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Love it, Charles. No matter what's going on, Charles always providing the inspirational quotes. Foul tip, 0-2. I just don't see it, guys. Stearns is not a trade guy. But he's apparently not a bring up your young talent guy either. So, and the ground ball, base hit. That'll score another run. And it's 8-1 Pittsburgh. Thompson in the dirt, 1-0. This is not the Mets day. Chopped foul, 2-1. Ground ball down to third. Beatty's got it. Fires it over to first. That'll retire the side. But Pittsburgh adds 2. We go to the 6th, 8-1. It'll be Nimmo, Soto, and Alonso coming up. This is the saddest series of the whole year. I would say not for me. This one sucks, but the Tampa Bay series to me was worse than this. The Pirates have scored at least 8 runs in every game. Yeah, the Pirates have scored 26 runs in the 3 games so far. Michael says we need a big offensive inning to get within reach. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, maybe Charles. Especially after coming back and winning those last two against Atlanta. Maybe they did overlook Pittsburgh. Looking forward to the day off. No word on Senga, Jimmy. There's a strike, 2-1. Barbosa said, I had faith until last inning. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Should the Mets hire? Yes, the Mets should. Honestly, the Mets should fire a bunch of people. Yeah, bring the Love Lady back, and he gives up a run again. Gave up two. The Mets are 5 games under on the road. You're not going to win. You're not going to win a championship under 500 on the road. Inside 3-2. There's a base hit. Nimmo will round first. He'll head to second to throw in the second. Not in time. A leadoff double. How did Oakland score? I don't know. I'm not watching the Oakland game. Yep, we just talked about this guy today. Yep. Feel free to join in the chat. Yep. Brewers have the Mets number during the regular season, and they have the advantage in the 3 games for the pitching matchups. So I don't see it getting any better. Down low, 1-0. Oh, called a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Championship teams know how to string hits together. Mets need to do that starting now. Okay, Nemo, this is a start. Yes, the Mets need a big rally. The 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. Need a lot of hits. Let's go. Mets should be buyers during the trade deadline. They should, but will they? I do not know. The 2-2. The check swing. Foul. I honestly, if you're the Mets, you can't wait till the trade deadline. You got to get this turned around now. In 4 weeks, you could be out of the playoff picture. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. We're getting another pitching change here for Alonso. Tommy Benson sub. Tommy's a Phillies fan. What's up, Tommy? Yeah, Jimmy, when you put messages in that long, I'm not reading the book, dude. I agree with John. Do it now. Or get rid of this dead weight bullpen. A lot of them not good. Can't even sacrifice the runner over. You're not in a sacrifice situation. You're not down by a run. You're down by 7. You're not going to sacrifice. Oh, I agree with that. At least hit the ball. I agree with that. But yeah, the first pitch to Pete in for a strike, 0-1. We were on a commercial, Stoney. We were getting a pitching change. Outside, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1 to Pete, and he fouls it off 2-2. No, no one was injured. Just a pitching change there for Pittsburgh. And a grounder to first. Horwitz will take it to the bag himself, 2 away. Runner moves to third. That'll bring up McNeil, who's 2 for 2. Fouled off, 0-1 by McNeil. 426 subs away from that 7K mark. And slap to third. Over first. That'll retire to the side. We go bottom 6 here. Start hitting. I want the Mets to start scoring some runs. All right. Natural talent. Watch the language, please. Try to be family-friendly show here. Agree with John. Can't leave runners on base either. Got to get the offense going. The offense going will help the pitching a little bit. These pitchers aren't going to have to feel like they have to be perfect all the time. That's part of the problem. Trying to make the perfect pitch all the time because they know the offense isn't going to back them up. And they can use some more pitching arm help as well. I mean, they're just worn out. The bullpen is completely shot. You can't get 4. You're not getting 4 innings from a starter. Home plate umpire said, sorry about that. He apologized. Outside 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Exactly, Michael. This team was built to have offense as its strength. Fouled off, 1-2. Well, I think Lovelady, unless he absolutely gets rocked again, is going to finish this one out. And then the DFA him again. And that one line, base hit. The number 9 hitter is 3 for 3 today. Batting 178 to start today, and he's 3 for 3. Like, the Mets can't get anybody out, man. Swung on a mass 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Probably, yeah. Honestly, they both got to go. Both these clowns we have is hitting. This is 2 years in a row of this nonsense with these guys. Foul tip, 2-2. Yeah, excuse me. And that hit the umpire. That's a fair ball. So the first two on here as McCutcheon comes up. Oh, the hitting coaches, Barbosa. Honestly, I make that move after today's game. But the Mets won't do that. Nobody's held accountable. Swung on a mass 0-2. Nobody up in the Mets bullpen, so the Loveladies in this. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Went away. That'll bring up Reynolds. He hit a solo home run his last time up. Chop foul, 0-1. Deal 1. Outside, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Nunez will get up. Smash them free subs and hit the like button, says Charles. Double play. Wow. 4-6-3 double play. And the Pirates was first and second and nobody out. Do not score. We go to the 7th. Some other games going on right now. Let's look at the finals. Cardinals beat the Guardians 7-0. Yikes, Guardians are struggling as well. Yankees have a 10-2 lead over the A's. Phillies up 2-1 over the Braves, going bottom 8. Orioles have a 5-0 lead over the Rays. Blue Jays have a 5-3 lead over the Red Sox. Reds and Padres 1-1 in the 7th. Cubs Astros no score in the 5th. Rockies Brewers no score in the 5th. Royals have a 1-0 lead. That game finally started there in Kansas City. 1-0 lead over the Dodgers. Giants and White Sox tied up at 1 in the 5th. And the Rangers have a 1-0 lead over the Mariners in the 4th. Nats and Angels, Marlins, Diamondbacks at 4 o'clock. And then Twins and Tigers tonight at 7. What's up, Caps? Way to go, defense. Wow. Everybody in my chat yesterday was calling for a team meeting. Well, the Mets did a team meeting. I don't think it worked. The Pirates pulled what the Mets did, runners on base, but couldn't bring them in. Vientos takes a strike. 0-1. Vientos 0 for 2 today. Charles says he can't change the direction of the wind, but he can always adjust his sail to reach his desired destination. 1-1 to count. Swung on a miss, to the ball in the dirt. Vientos 1 for 12 since he's come back. 1 for 12. In for a strike, 0-1. In for inside, 1-1. YouTube side, we've gained 8 new subscribers today. Thank you all so much. Hopefully our Mets will start getting us on the win column again. Swung on a miss, 1-2. All good. Fouled off. 1-2. I'm over here also. Oh, good, because I'm going to stop. No. I don't think I'm going to do any streams on playback in July. Last day is fair. Take it to the bag himself. 2 away. Oasis Citizen says, just noticed your shirt. Mandalorian, awesome TV show. I love The Mandalorian. I'll probably want to know. I don't know if they're doing another season, but I do know they're doing a movie, but I don't know if they've started filming the movie or not. Almost close to 6,600 subs. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. He says congrats. I did like the book of Boba Fett. I have not watched Andor yet. The 1-1 outside 2-1. Ripped foul 2-2. And that one ripped base hit by Terens. A 2-out single here. I don't know. I'm just thinking all good. I'm thinking out loud. I still say Mets want to change in coaching. Then make it the 0-1. Outside 1-1. Milwaukee on Tuesday. Caps. Milwaukee on Tuesday. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. Been cooked since the Rays series, says Stoney. And Chopper fouls 2-2. Milwaukee's been playing good lately. Yes, they have. And they have really good pitching. No, I'm going to say no because they turned it around and got hot after that. And then at one point had the best record in baseball. And foul tipped. Still 3-2. Well, the games are in New York, so there won't be any sausage races. And chopped it to second. Flip the first. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. Pittsburgh putting a hurting on the Mets again. 8-1. Yeah, we won't be seeing Gelb slide down the slide this time. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, sir. I usually watch the hot dog eating contest on TV for the 4th. It's disgusting how they do that. I do not find that enjoyable to watch at all. I think that's absolutely disgusting. Horwitz, Hayes, and Cruz here. I know Caps was here. I'm not sure if Caps is still here. Caps, if you did your double play bet, you should have got it. Because there's been at least 3 today, right? 1, 2, 3. Yep. 8 new subs on the YouTube side today. Oh, you didn't do it today? I don't care. It's disgusting. I can join the vanilla ice cream eating. Brain freeze, Charles. You get brain freeze. James Fulmer's here saying, great job, John. Thanks. Met fans are going through hard times. Yes, we are. Needed a break from the Mets bets. Understandable. Horwitz, Hayes, and Cruz again for Pittsburgh here. Gotcha. But well, you'll get a chance next inning with Lindor coming up. Mushroom pizza, he says. Mushroom pizza. I hope the Mets do better on Tuesday than they did today. Agreed, Alex. Feel free to join in the chat at any time. Yeah, we've gone off the rails here. Inside 1-0. Denell Nunez is the new pitcher here for the Mets. I thought Lovelady would go the rest of the way. And that one drilled out the center. McNeil will make the catch, 1 away. Before I started streaming today, I was doing the setup and layouts for the All-Star for the Home Run Derby. Almost got that all set up. Like the way that's turning out. If Lindor, Soto, or Alonso hit a home run, I'll give out some Membos. Nice. In for a strike, 1-1. Hope the day off is the Mets wake-up call. Tommy Benson, what's up, Tommy? Did the Phillies lead the Braves 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th? Phillies bullpen is garbage. I don't feel safe with a 1-run lead. That one driven out to center field. McNeil can't make the diving catch. He gets up and runs after the ball. It'll be a 1-out double. I love how you have the scores around MLB on the screen. Nice touch. Yep. I got the little box there rotating with all MLB scores. But then the box down at the bottom's got all the sports for now until the new layout comes. I don't think I have either one on the new layout. I'll have to double check that. And that one chopped foul 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a minutes to go. They checked down at third. No swing. 1-1. Strom, it is. It is the bottom of the ninth. Strom is in the pitch. The 1-1. And that one drilled out to right. And that ball's out of here. A 2-run shot. And it's 10-1 Pittsburgh. Second home run of the day for Cruz. His 15th of the year. New layout coming soon, yes. Stoney says just trash. You haven't seen it yet. You don't know if it's good or bad. Alex, see, he says, I can't take the pain. I'm going. Bye, y'all. See, Alex. Oh. Oh, he was talking about the bullpen. Sorry. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Steven says, okay, everybody, stay safe, and we'll see you Tuesday. Sounds like me signing off. One out there in Atlanta. Off the plate, 2-1. Foul tip, 2-2. Charles says maybe the Mets will go on a 6-game winning streak. This might be the wake-up call. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. It sucks getting swept by Pittsburgh, but at least we're not the only ones to get swept. They did it to Philly also. 9-1, 9-1, now 10-1. 9-2. There's a strike. Outside, 1-1. Chopped foul, 1-2. In for a strike. Got him. That'll retire the side. But the Pirates add 2. It's 10-1 as we go to the 8th. $28 runs on 38 hits. Nothing we can say, Stoney. We just gotta apparently work through it, apparently. Team needs a brand muffin or something. Darren says this is like a horror flick. So frightening. Maybe we just need a day off. This is true. The score being what it is, if I was the owner, I would fire the manager and the whole management staff and tell the player they're next if they don't get their act together. Cap says, I take the blame. I should have never left America. I kind of agree with James S. here. Maybe not the whole staff, but something's got to happen to shake this up. I know there's injuries, but injuries can't be the only reason why your team is turned to trash. And for a strike, 0-1. Oh, I missed the last inning. That's why. It's Lindor, Nimmo, and Soto here. Outside, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. That one ripped out to right. Right at Reynolds, 1 away. There they are. They're showing people walking across the bridge now. Outside, 1-0. Daniel's here. What's up, Daniel? Our song right now is Once Bitten, Twice Shy. We blow. Can't argue with it. Fouled off, 1-1. The Braves have first and third with 2 out. Okay. But yet you're here at a Mets stream talking about your game. That's what I don't understand. Oh, yeah. Now I do see where that is that fouled back, 1-2. Yep. Caps. Last time the Mets gave up 9 or more runs in 3 straight games was in 2007. Daniel said hi again. What's up, Daniel? The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. For such a horrible game, 9 new subscribers tonight. This afternoon, excuse me. Yeah, James, easy with the language, man. Come on. Family show. Yeah, but stay on topic for our game, dude. And a chopper to second, over to first, 2 away. Why is Tyrone Taylor going to bat here for Soto? Okay. They're going to bat Taylor here. Bye. Because I won't let him chat about his Phillies game in here. Bye. My goodness, people. Taylor lifts one out to left. Oh, and that'll be a double. Giving me play-by-play in the chat of his game. I don't get it, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. In for a strike to Pete, 0-1. I agree. There's no arguing this statement here. Yeah, I don't know, Barbosa. LFGM. That's a nice diving stop. Throw over to first. That'll retire to the side. We go bottom 8, still 10-1 Pittsburgh. No, I'm not complaining about the Mets being wrong. I'm complaining about that guy coming in here talking about his Phillies game when we're not doing the Phillies game. We are getting swept by Pittsburgh. We are. Just like the Phillies did earlier in the year. Charles says a bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Thank you, Gina. Let's go. One and a half games back. Okay. Still would have signed up for it if somebody would have told me at the end of June we'd be 1.5 game back to the Phillies for first place. I'd say sign me up. And first pitch is lined in the center. He called him Chewbacca. He called him Chewbacca. Oh, Jankowski's the new pitcher. Bam says, "Yo, PAS, I can commiserate over getting swept by the Pirates. Sucks." Yeah. And now he hits a batter. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is an insult to the rest of the team by putting a position player out there to pitch. They're going to score 100 runs, man. We followed in the Phillies' footsteps. We're getting swept. Yep. Up high, 1-0. It's the last inning. Why are you sending Jankowski out there to pitch? I don't know. And that ball is absolutely crushed. Foul. 2-2. A high ball 4 that'll force in a run. I mean, that's an insult to fans that paid money to see the game. Insult to fans watching at home. And that one roped out to right. That'll be caught. That'll score another run. The way this team is playing, wouldn't believe they're 11 games over 500. Agreed. Really, Mendoza, fire him now. After the home plate umpire's got to start calling that strike. Oh, look at that. Garbage barger. And they go to second for two for over to first. Double play. Wow. But the Pirates had two. We go to the ninth. 12-1. I was wrong. I thought they were going to score 100 runs. Another double play. Up. Possibility, Flatbush. I see the Cubbies are getting blanked by Framber Valdez. Glad to see it's not just the Phillies. Cap says, Big John, I'll see you Tuesday night, bud. This sucks, but like always, LFGM. Get ready to put my numbers in for the streams today. We'll have a day off tomorrow. That'll be a good day off as well for me. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa, one inside, 1-0. 2025 views. Down low, 2-0. And McNeil rips one out to right. It's caught. Nice catch. Absolute great catch out there in right field. Thank you, Charles, for letting people know. And that one lifted out to right. Canario is there. 2 away. Well-deserved day off for you, John. Yep. Bud says, thanks, John. Enjoy your day off. Charles says, in the morning, you have two choices. Either A, to continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. Mets are down to their final strike. Thank you all so much. We'll be back on Tuesday night for the Milwaukee Brewers. Outside, 1-2. Raymond says, thanks, John. Until Tuesday. Stoney saying, thanks for the stream. See you Tuesday. Outside, 2-2. Swung on a miss, and the ball game is over. The series is over. (12-1). The game was over after the first inning. It was already 5-0. Mets will win in a blowout next game. My humble opinion. As always, thank you so much, John. Enjoy your off time. Yeah. How can you allow a team to score 30 runs and you only get 4? That's a shame. Agreed. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Charles. Rory says, I enjoyed the play-by-play. Thank you, Rory. All right, everybody. Once again, the Mets are off tomorrow. We'll be back on Tuesday night for Game 1 of the Milwaukee series, trying to get things figured out. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody.